I mean, Amanda, I told Amanda, none of us are shy on camera here.
Okay.
So we're documenting all of this.
Okay.
All right. Killer Bee Nation, good morning from downtown Elfrida. That's right. It's kind of like Palominas. We're right near the rails. No, there ain't no rail station. We're right by the bus. No, there ain't no bus station. No bus station. Airport?
Nope.
There actually isn't. No, that's down at McNeil.
Yeah.
Metro.
Yeah, it's got a 500-foot runway. So
Yeah, that's right.
Just small craft.
Yep, small craft, and that's where Amelia Earhart landed.
Wow, isn't that crazy?
Isn't it though? And we got the funniest video. Check out hilarious killer bee removal. Yeah, never things you can do with duct tape. Don't let the kids watch. So anyway, so we've got. So you remember Jay, my old brother Jay Allen
This
here?
is my second time. My cherry's been popped. But
He's
we
fearless. Look
we
at
got
him.
a couple of cherries here now.
Oh no! This
Les
is
and Bill.
Les and Bill.
It's time.
Oh my God. Okay, both of these guys are. All of us are fearless. We're a bunch of goofballs, right? And we're gonna see who poops their pants first on this one.
Negative.
Negative. Total media horrors, aren't we?
Okay.
We call it a quick and dirty.
Quick, yeah, we call it a quick and dirty when we do a real fast one like we did
Quick
for
and
you.
dirty.
Quick and dirty.
Hey, you did a good job. Thank you.
Yep. You need the head part on here. Now, we can
Is
give
it
it a
back
minute.
there? Oh,
Yeah, it's back there.
yeah.
We can give it a minute though till we get all set up and organized.
I thought.
Okay, the suits get used, and so we use a lot of duct tape, as everybody knows out there.
Right?
spooky.
It's not good for your stinger.
We call it we call it protecting the goods.
Yeah.
Protecting the goods, the goods, the bads, and the uglies.
Oh, it will be.
So, have you got a bee suit for Hot Rod, Amanda?
Yeah, I'll go
Good.
dig one out. Do
All
you want
right,
to take
I'm going to go use their restroom. We'll be back, and we're going to keep this ball rolling, and we're going to have some fun today, Killer Bee Nation. So make some popcorn or something, and cover the ears, the kids' ears, because we're here.
You know, sockets, right? What other, do we need tools to take the actual wood off if we have to take some of the
I've got the Sawzall, the drill for doing a spade bit hole to get the Sawzall blade in. I got some pry bars.
And you got you got the sockets and the drill.
Yep, I got the sockets.
My question.
No, good, do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, my marbles. Oh, I have no idea where those are.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Amanda.
You just wanted to get a
now,
feel.
and okay, there is nothing macho about this shit. Anybody get overheated, get into a vehicle and turn on the air.
Okay.
All right, there's nothing to be proud of here, and nothing. There's no.
Well, I just
competition.
wanted to get a perspective on the time. We were
Right,
spending
I'm
there.
talking to Les because it's such a
Only
young
the air
fucking off.
conditioned bee suit.
Okay.
No, there, huh? No, I mean, feel free. If you get stung, tell me immediately and where, right?
Excuse me.
And, I mean, if you feel uncomfortable, get in a vehicle and turn on the air. It's no big deal. I do. You'll see me get down. I get overheated too much. I've had heat exhaustion way too many times.
Okay.
And so I have, you know, I will give them down. I'll say, Hot Rod, take me down. I'll climb in and sit in there for 10, 15 minutes and cool off.
He'll be listening to his iPod and won't even hear you. She's a very kinky girl. Hey, Hot Rod. The kind you don't take home to mother.
Could you imagine me going back to Florida and say I took a motorcycle ride to Arizona and here's what I did?
We'll get pictures before you get
Yeah,
out.
how
I
much
think, for
fun,
sure.
huh?
Now, to show you how good Reed is at this, we're going to take the duct tape and tape one of his hands behind his back.
There you go.
And you're going to watch him do it single-handed. He's a badass.
Watching
These bees, they ain't got nothing on me.
Hand me the Sawzall, would it?
Oh, I got a picture of me that they use at the mine for safety, what not to do. And it was up in Portal, and I was on a ladder on one foot with a smoker in one hand, a bee suit, bees everywhere, and a chainsaw in the other. What not to do. And so, Bill, people always ask me, you know, where did you learn how to do all this shit,
I got it.
right?
No, that's good right there.
People, you know, where did you learn how to do all this shit, right? And I tell them, well, I have a doctorate.
You have what?
Yeah, I have a doctorate.
Okay.
Yeah, from MSU. And people are like, really, Michigan, Mississippi? I said, no, making shit up.
Do you want to do that one? Am I going to be on the ground then?
Reed's our quarterback.
Okay.
So if you start having a problem with them getting in the net, get into the truck right away, and we'll retape you where you need to be.
Okay.
But yeah, the best thing to do if you get one inside, just get inside of a truck.
In the truck here?
Any truck, yeah, any truck at all. Whatever's closest.
Okay.
And then we'll come in and we'll take care of you.
Okay.
Okay?
If you get stung, you mean? Or?
Yeah, if you get stung or if you get one in the net, like you're looking and you see the back of a bee instead of its belly, and you're like, oh shit.
Right.
You can try to smash it, right?
Okay.
But if one's in, then we need to get you in and tape up a hole or something.
Find out how they got in.
Correct. Yeah.
So
but,
you get in the truck and somebody will.
Yeah. Reed and I will come in and save you.
And we're gonna have kids watching out the windows.
What's your head?
That's good.
Good. Actually, you want to get a beat on that? Okay, so Jerry is going to start caulking up that the corner so that they can't just come pouring out. In theory, right?
Right.
Look at the guard bees.
Oh my God, here they come.
It's gonna be so. This will just now. All we're doing is this is gonna buy us about 10 minutes to get all these screws out. Right? That's all it's doing. All right, you ready?
Oh fuck! Sorry, kids. Don't cuss at home. We just found the bees.
Unless mom and dad are gone. What? We just
It looks
found the
pretty
bees.
much in here, huh?
Well, that's one of them. Yep. Now, you see how what we did was we snuck up on them, and so they're not super aggressive yet. But when we go down and get our tubs and start cutting, yeah. So we're gonna do this one first, since it's just all nice and happy there, and then we'll go up and see what's up there. So, all right. Well, we found them. Let's come down, and I'll have you hand me a bucket.
I'll just bring it straight down.
Thank you.
Look at those. Which mountains are those?
We got the Swiss Helms right in front of us, and then behind those are the Chiricahuas. And way up at the distance up there is Dos Cabezas.
You can barely see because of the
My
haze.
dad
but
came
they're
here in
there.
like 1928. He went to work at the mines in Dos Cabezas.
Oh, really? In Dos Cabezas?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's gonna take
I'm going to have you hold this
You got
while I
it.
cut. And we put
drop
comb. Yeah, we drop comb in there. A little bit more. Good. Thank you. Ok, entonces tenemos miel de las abejas asesinas malas pendejolas. Oh my God. All that. Now there's no honey in this yet. It's all just lightweight.
Yeah.
And I think I told you that each one of these cells is a canning jar for bees. Every single one.
So does
that's-
that mean this is kind of a new hive?
no, it's old. I mean, you can see we're going to get in some really dark down in here, dark comb. This is new wax. Yes, the hive is old, the jars are new.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
But some of these jars are going to be old down here. I can tell that already, and they're not going to be nice about it. Are
They're
they?
already getting
Yeah, they get it. So stuff like this, I'm just going to drop to the ground. We can pick it up later. See, this is a real problem. It's getting in to where I can cut it so I can get some actual room to work. Ah, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Arg. Come on, you son of a bitch. Okay, so we got honey. We got nectar here.
Is your show rated R?
Oh, yeah.
Just checking.
We're putting the R back in the arsehole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit of nectar, but we're going to get in some serious honey now. And what I got to do is cut it pretty much down the middle so that I can... One thing, it doesn't get too heavy like those pieces we took out the other day, Jay. Some of them were real heavy. This is all nectar. They have not turned it into honey yet. That's honey. When they put a cap on it, it's ready to eat. It's ready for us. And that's pure mesquite. Look at how light that is.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
It's like
Pure.
champagne color.
Yeah. Yep. Literally. Yep.
True story.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, I do. You know that. Now we're getting into where there's the babies, which we don't need, right? So I'm going to cut that free. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
But at the top, I always seem to put the honey at the top. So this is honey.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're making good headway on this, actually. What's the headway? Oh, about 35 pounds. Okay. Now, I cut that right down, and this is very interesting.
Well, I know.
Well, we just lost the camera person.
Yeah, right. Look at that. It's all fruit cone for the raised baby. And you, nope, no honey in that. And if you break it open, you can see larvae. The white.
Oh, what a trip. Yeah.
That's larvae. So
it's a whole world within their world, isn't it?
It is. It's a complete, all-encompassing everything. It's really just cooler than hell. And of course, being so deadly,
like a commune up northern Cal.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do they all have angry females too? Because that's what we got here.
All together, they just get.
You know, I mean, all these
They're
that are
sweet as honey, right? But you put a bunch of women together, holy shit!
All of these bees are undeveloped females.
Really?
So, now all the bees that are attacking us, bouncing off of us, that go and get the nectar, all of them are undeveloped females. They're half of a queen. And what the only difference is,
so if the queen dies, one of them could potentially be the queen.
No, they can't. The only difference between a queen and a worker bee is what they're fed during pupation. So a queen bee is fed royal jelly throughout her pupation, and worker bees are fed royal jelly for around a week, and then honey and pollen the rest of it. So these guys are all prepubescent, pissed off teens. And boy, is that true, huh?
Well, it's a frustrating age.
So, these guys are kind of pissy. Not as bad as some we've seen, but still, you know, I wouldn't do it without the net on. So, if there are any kids over there, alright, so what do we got here, hon? A little bit.
Falling into you.
Okay. Been doing that for a few years now. Thank you, Jay. And then it'll make it a whole lot easier with another thing. Let me show the kids. You want to have that? Let me show the kids. You want to have that? They got their windows.
This one here?
So we love to show the kids what we're doing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So we've got kids in the house, the dogs, the cats, the whole family.
Yep.
They can't come out.
That's right.
So watch it through the windows.
They love it. Alright, so now we got more honey. And we're getting into some drone brood, which is the male.
Are you just, yep, you are.
What, love?
Just dropping the brood.
Okay, yeah.
Let me drop the next piece.
Drop it?
A brood.
Okay. Alright, that'll be this one. Okay, there you go, man. Drop it to them or this. See? This. See? Alright, so we got a lot of honey in here. Because the mesquite bloom is over, and so these guys have been working on this mesquite honey now for a few weeks. At least a couple. And whoa, that was a heavy one. Look at that. Honey, you got a picture of this? Yep. That is all beautiful mesquite honey. Isn't that gorgeous? It is the deadliest food you can get.
Actually, do that again. I'll get A and vertical.
Okay. A and vertical.
Sometimes that's the only way I get everything I want in the shot.
All the capped ones are honey.
All the capped ones are honey, and the uncapped ones that have nectar in them are pre-honey. And they will turn it into honey by dehydrating it And actually, you've heard of honey being called bee barf?
Yes.
Well, they have two stomachs, and one of them is a honey stomach, and there are enzymes in the honey stomach where they will suck the nectar out of each one of these cells. A bee will come along, suck it into her honey stomach, and regurgitate it back into another cell. And it mixes with enzymes at that point. So the combination of that and dehydration, they fan it with their wings to dehydrate it. That's how they turn it into honey.
Yeah.
Alchemy.
That is incredible.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
You good, honey?
Yeah, I'm good. I just did a killer side crunch for my tummy.
Aww. So these huge cells, these are males. These are where the males are born. Those are called drones, and they can't even sting. Their rear end is only good for one thing.
And what's that?
What? It's a family show, Amanda. Kinda. Not. This is going to be a heavier one. Oh my god, here we go. Wow, look at that.
Hopefully we didn't get honey on the lens. I get as close as I can.
No, the male, this is a really strange thing. More strange. Alright, the male.
Sorry, it's just me being noisy.
Good, I'm glad it was you and not something else. Okay, when the queen goes on her mating flight, she emits a mating pheromone. And males will come from miles around. They'll smell it on the air. The drones will come and mate with her in midair. And they literally explode and leave their genitalia inside of her. Sometimes they fall to the ground, and she has to kick Liverboy's ass off, fly back up. She'll mate with 2 or 3 dozen in 1 2-hour period or 3-hour period.
Then she goes back to the hive.
She goes back to the hive, and from that one session, she will lay 1,500 to 2,000 eggs every day for up to 5 years.
Oh my god.
And she can determine which one is fertilized and which one is not. So, you think unfertilized egg, right?
It's overwhelming.
Who lays an unfertilized? What hatches from an unfertilized egg? Right? Nothing. Well, not with bees. So when the queen lays an unfertilized egg, a male is born. A drone. And if it's a fertilized egg, then it's either going to be a worker bee or a queen bee. And if it's a worker bee, it depends on or a queen bee, depends on the food that they're fed during pupation. Wow. Fascinating stuff.
True.
It's like sci-fi, isn't it? Up, well, more honey. This is an illusion. That's probably everybody's about 40.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Can we get another one?
Yeah, I can't
Superman here. I forget he owns a gym. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, Jay, working with us, you won't need the gym.
I know, I see.
Now, check this out. This is different nectar.
Yeah, the dark. I
Yep.
see the dark and the light.
Dark and the light. So this is going to be more like there are pecan orchards around here.
Ah, so it's a different pollen.
It's a different nectar.
nectar. Okay.
Yep. Different nectar. So we're getting a shitload of honey out of this one. This is really nice looking stuff. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Alright, now we're getting down to the end here. We've only got a couple more to go. And we'll get up to the peak. Alright. Look at that, different colors again. You got honey?
Yeah.
Honey?
Yep, I'm behind you.
Dark,
Right over your shoulder.
dark and light. Different types of nectar. And that is the only difference in different types of honeys. It's not the Africanization or European or anything like that. It's the type of bee
Do they
flowers.
not mix the nectar though? Will they actually go separate pods or holes?
They
from
usually,
the
because
mesquite
it's
to
a
the-
different time, different flowers come out.
Oh, I got you.
They will have them in different cells.
timing.
And, but also, once they find, when a scout bee finds a nectar source, she comes back with pollen and a little bit of nectar so that they can smell it, the rest of the hive. And then they will all go to that new restaurant. So they will concentrate on that type of flower.
This is crazy. These bees are brilliant.
Isn't it amazing? That's why I say it's like playing chess with the bugs and losing a few rounds. Ton of honey out of this. This is so great. So, I'm glad that nobody was weed whacking down here because they would have died first of all. They hate weed whackers. They hate anything with a high-pitched sound that sounds like them. Now, look at those cute little jobs there, honey. Alright, there we go. this. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, it always happens, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, and I rescued it. Alright, so that is it, Jay, on that one. Now we're going to go down and put that in the shade with the lid because I have watched.
Take us down.
We're coming down. Okay, Jay.
We got a tub full of foam with a lid.
I have watched. I told you this. Bees will rob this. Robber bees will rob this dry in about an hour. All of this. So we have to put it in the shade because the sun will just make it melt. It's still good. And we have to put a lid on it. Okay, now I'll tell you what. Yeah, can you grab that? Yeah.
Your tape came completely off, love.
And put that in the shade over by the truck.
With a lid on.
With a lid on it. Yeah. And then I'm going to switch you guys out and let him get up. And, yep. So, can you get out? Of course he can. Should we go do a doctor up on this? You know, I could use some water.
It came completely off.
Okay, I could use some.
It right now.
I could use some water anyway.
Because it won't. And they're gonna get you.
Okay, I'm gonna climb out. Can you hand me the ladder? I'm a perfect stature, so I'm a little short. Yeah. Last thing I want is the V in the net while I'm up there. I have a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, look at that.
Look at the kids up there.
No, birthday.
Oh, what fun. Alright, I gotta make sure he's alright. Sometimes the two peas in my head collide and a thought happens. Kid you not, kids. It's amazing.
Those kids, they just had to be pissing their pants up there.
Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna get waving to the client. They have fun. We were up there showing them the comb. It's quite an educational experience. Oh yeah.